Hey everybody, what's going on? It's your boy Vvivid Holographic, back again here with another video. Today I'll be showcasing 3 different tints you could use on your lights. Now, these tints here are all made by Vvivid. It's their new lineup. It's called Biohex Pulse Plus. I'll put the links in the description, all down below. They are air release tints, so they are very easy to work with, very easy to lay down. I'm going to show you guys an installation of one of these, and then I'll show you how all 3 look, and you guys tell me which one's your favorites. I'm just gonna go through them quick here, just to give you guys a better idea of how they look before we apply it. So this one here, it has the hexagonal shapes all over. It's kind of like a honeycomb pattern all over, and it looks really good. It's not your regular tint, it's something different. So I really like it. I can't wait to put this one on. The other 2 are a little bit nicer in my opinion. I actually like them. Here's the other one. It's pretty much the same thing, but this one has that nice holographic effect. So it's got that rainbow color on it. So depending on how the light's hitting it, it will shine nicely. And you guys probably can't notice it that well in the video here, but once I apply it on the tail light, you guys will definitely be able to see how that looks. And the next one is actually something different, guys. This is a clear tint, so it's not going to darken up your tail light at all. It does have the hexagonal patterns as well, just like the other 2, and this one has a holographic effect. So it's going to be a clear tint, and it's going to have the nice, you know, hexagonal patterns on them. So I can't wait to get these on the tail lights to show you guys. Let's not waste any time. 3 of them to showcase for you. Let's get right to it. Alright guys, before we get into today's video, I just want to show you guys my new merch if you haven't noticed it already. I think they look pretty awesome. Let me know what you guys think. Like and follow 780 Auto North on Instagram, Facebook. That's where you guys can check out all my work, interact with me if you guys feel like it. We got the back gun as well. I think it's pretty awesome. Let's get to the video, guys. Alright guys, so we got the 2006 Nissan Murano here in the shop. So the taillights, first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna clean them with soap, water, and then we're gonna go over it again with some 99% rubbing alcohol. What that's gonna do is obviously kill all the dirt, wax, grease, grime, anything that's on the tail light. We gotta get that all off, obviously, for the tint to stick. After we do that, I'm gonna take my tape and I'm just gonna tape all the way around the light. That way, when I do make a cut to cut off the excess tint, I'm not gonna cut into the paint, scratch the paint, chip off the paint, anything like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and I'll get back to you guys. Look at this tint, guys. Now you could see that holographic effect. That is gonna look absolutely awesome, especially in the sunlight. I can't wait. Got the tail light cleaned. We got tape around there, around the light. So basically, here's the tools you're gonna need. So just a squeegee, a knife here, and then I got my heat gun. You can use a hair dryer if you want, but I do recommend a heat gun just because it does heat up a lot quicker. And then obviously you're gonna need your tint. So with this tail light specifically, every tail light's gonna be different. Some are gonna be easy, some are gonna be very hard. This one here is a little more towards the harder side, just because when you're doing a tail light that's not completely flat, it is a little bit tougher to get air bubbles out and whatnot. But this one has a little bulge here, so it does pop out over here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lay my tint down, and I'm gonna start from this side here. I'm gonna work it all the way out and go out towards that side. So we're gonna work out, we're gonna squeegee out all the air out towards that side there. Wow, look at that. Holy smokes. So again, guys, this is easier with 2 people. One would actually stretch the vinyl on, the other would heat up, press it down, tack it down to the light. But I'm gonna do it alone because I have no friends. No, I'm just kidding. I'm actually alone right now, so I'm gonna do it by myself. Shouldn't be too hard, but if you have that extra help, definitely get that other person to help you out. So it's honestly as simple as just peeling the backing paper off and applying it to the tail light. Oh man, this looks so good. All right. So it's not a wet application, it's dry. You're not gonna apply any water, you're gonna apply it while the film is dry. So here we go, guys. I'm just gonna start off by tacking it down here. Okay. What I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna press it down as much as I can with my hand, and then for the parts that are gonna be a pain, I'm gonna use heat, and we're gonna stretch it out, tack it down. So I'm just gonna start, like I said, from this side here. We're gonna work our way out. So honestly, this tint is pretty easy to work with because it does have air release. So all the air should release pretty easy. Just gotta be careful for wrinkles. You guys don't wanna get any wrinkles in the film, obviously. I'll start off with my hand. Use your squeegee if you want. I don't like to use the squeegee until after though. But parts on the bottom here where you want to get all the air out, squeegee does work best because it goes all the way down. I don't know if it looks as good as it does in the camera, but in real life, as I'm looking at it right now, it looks freaking awesome. So I did get some wrinkles, but it's really easy to fix. If you do get wrinkles, like I said, I don't like to use heat until I have most of it down, but I did get some wrinkles. So you just apply a little bit of heat, you will see them disappear. Stretch it, tack it back down. This is why I like to use my finger more than the squeegee, because I can actually feel where it's gonna wrinkle, and then I know where I can stop myself to not go anymore. But literally I just had wrinkles right in the spot here and I just got them out. So the tint is very forgiving. So if you do get wrinkles, it's as simple as just lifting the material back up, heating it up, stretching it, and laying it back down on the light. So over here there's going to be some wrinkles that's going to happen. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to heat it up and stretch it down, tack it down on the light. So I kind of just put my hand behind the tail light, press it up, heat. So it's essentially all I'm doing is just lifting up a vinyl, heating, stretching, and then using my squeegee to tack it down. Alright guys, so I pretty much got this whole inside part laid down. So I'm gonna start working on getting this part laid down. So I'm gonna be using a lot of heat. We're gonna heat it, stretch it, and then tack it down on the light. If you do see wrinkles, just get your hand underneath, try to lift it back up, and then all you have to do is apply some heat, stretch it back down. Just heat, stretch, and squeegee down. That's literally it all is. Getting down to the corner here. All right, and that's pretty much it. So I got everything laid down now. Everything's completely flat, no air bubbles or nothing inside the tint. I'll give you guys a close-up of how it looks. Looks pretty damn awesome if you ask me. I'm just gonna go over it again with some heat, make sure everything's completely laid down, and I'm just gonna feel it out with my hands, my fingers, just to see if there is actually any air bubbles or wrinkles that I missed. Better to be safe than sorry, so I'm just gonna grab my heat gun and I'm just gonna go over it with my hand, feel it out, go over the whole tail light, make sure nothing, no air bubbles, no wrinkles. To make our cuts, you're gonna make sure you have a nice sharp knife. The key to a sharp knife, guys, is once you have a sharp knife, it's gonna cut through the tint like butter. So it's gonna make your cuts a lot more smoother, a lot more quicker, and you're not gonna mess up your cuts and have jagged edges. So I'll just poke a hole through the vinyl here, and then just glide all the way along. Once you make the cut, obviously just peel the excess tint off. Okay, so now I'm gonna just work on this side, and I'm going to tuck this vinyl in on the other side. So I just laid all this down here, covered the rest of the red on the taillight, and now it's all down, and I can make that other cut now. To make the cut, just gonna make that nice, clean cut, peel it off. All right, guys. So now that we got that cut, we got the cuts done. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go around the edges with some heat, and we're gonna tuck in all the vinyl that's still sticking out that we made the cuts here on the ends. There's still some vinyl sticking out, so we're just gonna tuck it in underneath and make sure it's all nice, laid down properly. So I'm just gonna get my gun. First, I'm gonna go over it with my finger. So heat it up and go across it. And then for the hard to reach areas, if you can't get your finger fully in there, I like to use a squeegee. Bada bing, bada boom. All right, guys, tape's off. Gonna go over it again with some heat one final time, make sure everything is down, everything is stuck properly down, nothing's gonna lift up. And there it is. I love the holographic effect. It just makes the light look so much cooler. So much cooler. And look at the difference between no tint and the new Vvivid biohex pulse tint. Just makes the vehicle look so much better. I can't get over it. Here is the clear with holographic effect tint. So as you could tell, it does not darken up the taillight at all. All it does is adds that nice honeycomb pattern, and then you guys see the rainbow effect in there. And like I said with the other one, it's gonna shine nice in the sunlight. Let me give you guys a little comparison of the both. So I don't know, man, there's something about this one, that holographic like effect on this one is just so, like, it's so much more crazier than the other one. It shows and it pops more. and I'm a fan of tinted taillights. I think that one is absolutely amazing. But this one is still freaking awesome too. I just like the tint, but this is great. It looks good. I like the holographic effect. I like the honeycomb shape here on both of them. They look great. It's not completely darked out, but you could still see the lighting. And then on this one, you could completely see the lighting because there's no tint on it. But still, both are still very visible. Obviously, the one that's clear is gonna show the lighting more. So there it is. It's not much of a difference with light output. You still get clear visibility. You could still see it at the nighttime. So we got it out in the sun. Show you guys how it looks. And like I said, it does pop more in the sunlight for sure. So let's take a look at the other side. Oh yeah, this one looks really good in the sunlight too. But of course, if you are looking for a tint, a dark tint, or sorry, not a dark tint, this I would say is like a medium smoke tint, and you could kind of see the honeycomb patterns. It's not really visible in the camera. You may be able to see it, but in person they are a lot noticeable. Alright guys, that is it for this video. If you guys enjoyed it, please hit that thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe, hit that bell button, be notified every time I put out a new video. And also, if you guys have any questions, leave them down in the comment section below. And also, let me know which one of these three is your favorite. Was it the clear tint with the holographic effect? Was it the tint with the holographic effect? Or was it the basic tint without the holographic effect? Like I said, mine is this tint with the holographic effect that's on this light. Second would definitely be the clear tint that's on this light here. So guys, that's it. If you guys want to follow me and like some of my posts, check me out on Instagram, Facebook at 780 Auto North. And that's it for this video guys. I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.